That ain't true. Cause Kier said she got 300.
EA Sports is in the Steel City at Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, PA. This was the scene just a few moments ago as the Pittsburgh faithful were fired up by the hometown Steelers taking the field. They're all set as they match up with Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
I would have hopped in the car with you because I need me some damn seasoning.
And no run back here. This will be a
Should have mixed up the whole thing of salad.
25-yard line.
You get some hours, it got everything in it.
It ain't got a lot of tomatoes in it.
Yeah, I ain't put a lot of tomatoes in it.
You put tomatoes in it?
Yeah, that's what I told you though. Why don't you don't know?
Y'all need to sign these pictures in this card.
Can't be missing those days.
Check 26, check 26, check 3, check 3.
The first carry down for Benny Snell. Lined up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Easy, easy.
No.
Off the play fake. Here's Roethlisberger. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The Steelers picking up 15 yards there and a first down.
All right, now. Like 80. 50. Come on. 48. 48 to Mike. Check. Watch safety, quick.
They'll go with Snell here on first down. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
Like 80. Both of them. Hey, alert. Okay.
They will run for the first time here with White. And he's got this one across midfield
What
into Cowboy territory. Give it a 5 on the carry there, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
180. 48. I'm coming after you. Jump. Good.
Roethlisberger. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Sean Lee in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive.
42. 59, what's up? 59, what's up?
So that'll back him up 5. On 4th down, here comes a Steeler punter, Jordan Berry, to kick it away. Back deep for the Cowboys, Tavon Austin. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. The stop for no gain brings up 2nd and 10 from the 20. Now Prescott. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Prescott now. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The sack by T.J. Watt, or as his mother Connie calls him, Trent Jordan Watt.
Was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Now Prescott. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
And 3rd down is a key down in any game you play. And 3rd down defense, something we've got to watch in this one.
Go to the back.
Be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
And then them kids was up front, so I had to make their ass stay back there. I didn't feel like walking back there no more.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field.
What?
They're indeed going
The mother lady supposed to go to Mama Grave.
Looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Steven Nelson.
I'm out there weekend.
Intended that time for Cooper. He had his eyes on the end zone. He got close. At least he set the offense up nicely, but he's probably mad he didn't take that one to pay dirt.
I agree with you, and you know he's going to get teased because he didn't get it all the way into the end zone. But if they don't score now, if they don't get a touchdown, he won't just get teased. They'll be glaring at him. How'd you not score?
Yeah. Well, ain't nothing on the shelf in there, is it?
Certainly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Lord, my call is good.
So now, just like that, things change dramatically. It's 1st and goal. 1st down, here's White. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. They come up in an offset eye. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal.
I don't really hang around him. I don't know.
Snicker, 66. Double.
Yeah, but Chris White, she's too young. I don't know.
They'll try and run it with White. They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
They're knocking on the door as they come to the line here on 3rd and goal from the 1.
50.
Hey, I've been playing on my phone.
Take 2 of them.
Here's Roethlisberger to throw. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Johnny Holden there to make the grab as his guys are first on the scoreboard here this afternoon. Well, it was 3rd and 1. I was expecting runs, so much for that. They pass it, they score it.
That had the feel of the head coach telling the offensive coordinator, you've got 4 downs here. We're going to go for it on 4th down unless there's a disaster on 3rd. Go ahead and take a shot if you want to. And he gratefully accepted the opportunity and did exactly that. If they didn't get it there, they had the feel that they would come back and try it on 4th down.
And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he'd taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line.
You be lacing it up in 2 different strands. I bet I've got top of it. You guys are crazy now. Kool-Aid, pineapple, I bet that's nasty, Mom.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. This is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. It's a gain of 16 and it's 1st down.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players. Somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You get better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination. Guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Him and Jamar trying to sneak up on me.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted.
Watch your
They'll make the
surroundings.
circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
You gotta watch your surroundings. People being there jacking folks.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10.
What?
Prescott to throw it. And that'll be incomplete.
Oh, we're gonna get
Pretty
patio
good shot
furniture.
as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football.
Why? You might,
Really well done. Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. Prescott.
I think you can't scan patio furniture, can
He's
you?
able to hook up with Michael Gallup and able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40.
I need some lawn
A
chairs.
very strong gain of 24.
Some good lawn chairs.
This is Elliott. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Oh, somebody else had that on. I just shared it.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Prescott. He's going to find Gallup here complete. Touchdown, Cowboys. Michael Gallup, 34 yards. As they
I read the chair and he started
in the
laughing.
first half. And there they got him the ball. Just get it to him, let him do the rest.
You know, he probably said that to his quarterback as he broke the huddle. I like the play call. Just get it to me. I'll take care of the rest of
That
it.
post already said he ate my cookies so long his dick. I knew his dick
And he
was little.
loves that, and he's going to carry that in at contract time.
Forbath, the extra point, and we are tied at 7.
Oh, man.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
Somebody posted on Facebook nasty.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25.
Yeah, this peach cobbler is actually good.
The
Yeah.
Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now.
Why not?
Now it's Roethlisberger.
You mean peach cobbler?
Vance McDonald. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here
How
up
about
to
one
the
of
34. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. You're 2nd and a yard from the 34.
How about one of them Patty LaBelle peach cobblers while ago? It's good.
Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. CD, put on your OC cap here. What do you do? 2nd and 1, you get stuff. Now 3rd and 1.
You know, in the old days, I would have said we're going to line up,
Terry
we're going
has
to run
got
the
that
same
blazing at the garage.
and we're going to get it right. But nowadays, as tough as defenses are, I want some mobility. I want some movement, putting the ball in the hands of my quarterback and giving him a run-pass option.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports hat under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Michael Bennett, the
Hey, let me send you these pictures, Lord. Print them out in the 5x.
Cowboys going to burn the
in
first
an
of their
8x10.
timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside.
What time are you leaving? 6. Well, hang on, I'm going to real quick. You got to take right now? You got to take right now?
Roethlisberger will stay out there, and they're going to go for it on 4th.
Chase, Braylon, Junior, Adrian.
Ryan, let's have a lunch hour, okay?
Here we go on 4th down with Roethlisberger. The Notre Dame man, Jalen Smith, able to get a hand in and knock it away. So, Charles, why in the world do you take that risk there?
It doesn't make a whole lot of sense on the surface, but I've been around enough of these coaches and enough of these meetings along the way. Sometimes they're so confident in a play call that they don't care about the situation. They think that that play, at that time, they're going to run it and pick up whatever they need. So maybe that's what influenced him there. I'm guessing.
You can print some pictures out now?
Yeah, that's tough. Own side of the field, that chunky yardage to pick up. Head scratcher.
All right, I need some 5x7s or 8x10s.
First down carry by Elliott. And he'll be tackled at the 23.
Can you print out 8x10s? I mean 8x10s back there?
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
On second down, Elliott. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Oh, okay. I'm going to send you some pictures. I need these pictures printed.
And the Cowboys have taken the lead.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt, you need that difference maker lugging the rock.
Come back with that
Kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Crystal clear water and a lot of
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. That 7-0 lead in there is short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula to get them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Here's Roethlisberger. Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Cheetah Bay
Lord, Steve put my light in a while ago.
And they will finally get him.
Wow, that's a whole new thing.
Inside the 15-yard line.
Yeah.
You're trailing. You're trying to get points late in the half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. Following the interception, here's Prescott. Got his man there complete to Gallup. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Girl, I told Terry that a while ago. Already, I want me one of them damn Hennessy turkey legs.
That's the, it was good. Me and Louis time was nasty. Why open up the rest of the wrap? It was bomb.
That last cut short of the mark, just a yard, leads them to the very manageable 2nd and 1. To throw is Prescott. And that's Elliott, complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. 2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover it, and you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And this is taken in. It's complete. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Chase
Johnny Holden.
Junior. Yeah, Chase Junior, Adrian, and Layla.
Not a whole lot to recap on that drive.
I'm looking for Lauren and Jamar.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. And remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. You got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench.
I already got 15 y'all in the house. This is going to build my fireplace.
Well, good with the extra point. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 20.
Yeah, dumb, period. He always posting dumb stuff. I have my phone on the charger. What?
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this. He's got a man complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Prescott from the gun. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. So on now is Kai Thorbath. If you're wondering, he's hit from as far as 57. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. That's on target, but it's no good. He had it on line, but it came up just shy of the crossbar. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. It's a short kick, taking it to 15. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, they'll start this drive at about the 37-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Check 15, check 15. Good.
Again, it's Elliott. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
And he gets this one across midfield for the first down to the 46. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
Brandon, they're still in the lead, but momentum's certainly been going the opposite direction. So to me, that's a really important pickup there on third down.
Try and regain some confidence, and you're right, they need to stem the tide a little bit. That certainly helped. A first down run for Elliott, not going to pan out. He'll, in fact, wind up losing a couple. A loss of 2 there, second down.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
Let's go, G. Tighten up. Let's go.
They'll try to throw now. Prescott. That's into the hands of Gallup over the middle. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 27-yard line. So on that play, defense was in the zone. They ran a crossing route offensively, but the defense there, you got to be good with communication, don't you?
You certainly do, and it's not something that is really evident when you watch it on the screen. But everyone's talking, communicating, pointing, and it keeps you from chasing receivers because you have a specific zone you have to cover. When a receiver's in your zone and he crosses to another one, you got to let your guy know. They got a completion there, but I like the discipline they showed to stay in their proper areas and then make the tackle.
No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
Looking to throw on second down. Prescott, and he doesn't quite make it. Taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A good pickup there, 26 yards. They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
That almost felt like the defense said, he is not getting in. What a play.
Not only stopping him at the line, but pushing him back a yard as well. They'll try again with Elliott. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. A good, sustained drive there in this third quarter, capping it off with a touchdown to give them a nice 2-score advantage.
It was actually a fun one to watch, wasn't it? I mean, for me, seeing the mix of what they did, how they moved the ball downfield, very sharp, too. Each and every play seemed to be executed with great dispatch.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Now Roethlisberger to throw. He's going to air one out, and he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man, and you got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Second and 10 now. It's Roethlisberger going up top. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's third down. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary, it really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. And especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to them.
Watch the slant. Watch the slant. These two. 48 months. Focus. Wild Bill. Check safety.
On third down, Roethlisberger. Oh, he's trying for Smith-Schuster, but it's intercepted. Xavier Woods with a pick. And now off to the races down the right side. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. This D ending that margin a bit further.
And while they play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
Now Forbath for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And they just had that pick six. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle. You know, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back.
And Big Ben intercepted a third time. Picked off Byron Jones. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. This offense thankful, I'm sure, to have the football back, but also, Charles, after a long drive of their own, Ezekiel Elliott going to take it the distance. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott, 56 yards. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. Forbath to add the extra point. And that'll increase their lead to 28. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner,
and they get to him with a pressure as Roethlisberger goes down. Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Back now in Pittsburgh. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Now it's Roethlisberger. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll run on 1st down. It's Elliott. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. And I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this 4th quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in the preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game, plenty of time left, but being able to give the ball to his big runner and pound away and try and finish off a game.
On 1st down, Elliott. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Stephon Tuitt, the one that got him down.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5. The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Here's Prescott. And incomplete, a disappointing drop there defensively by the rookie. And now 4th down. He's lucky to be getting that one back.
After what they've done with him all day long with all the targets trying to go after him, he's obviously gotten smart, and his pride has kicked in. Made a terrific play.
And Forbath will put this one through, and they're well on their way now as the lead grows even larger. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Well, a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 23 yards the pickup there. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. To throw here, Roethlisberger. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Deontay Johnson, 49 yards. And the Steelers are able to close the gap just a bit. Extra point put through by Boswell. And the lead is down to 24. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point
kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Super toe.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. Steven Nelson able to get a hand in coverage. The Cowboys on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Looking to throw. Prescott. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. That's taken on the 25. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time. But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. They'll break the huddle and come out with 4 receivers, 3 of them to the right side, 2nd and 7. Now Roethlisberger. He's going to let it fly. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. On 3rd down, a run from White. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7.
Check. Easy. Left out.
They'll try and throw for it with Roethlisberger. That's to his running back, complete. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. Throwing here, Prescott. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. And this is caught inside the 5. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. What a play that turns out to be, 36 yards. Now Elliott. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. Good first step there defensively, but they're still knocking on the doorstep, so maybe another run here?
I think so. One of my favorite coaches, you say, son.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. I tell you, Charles, you play to the final whistle, I get that, but there are a few folks that might not be too happy with that score late in the game with it already well in hand.
You seem a little squeamish about that last score.
I struggle with it. I struggle. But on the other, the argument, I get it, on the other side is, hey, do something about it. Stop them.
I guarantee you, I know who was really excited. Fantasy owners who had them. Hey, listen, get the points for me. They're not worried about hurt feelings or anything like that. That's just new age stuff.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great...
So that'll do it. Boo. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching.
What time you got to be at work?
I don't. I'm done for the day.
Oh.
Wow, what's up?
I just asked.
You're not welcome, Parker. Okay. Anyway, I'll talk to you later. Bye. Mama. He in here with his old sleepy ass. Where are you going? Looking like you looking. I forgot I gave him Benadryl. I gave him Benadryl earlier. He been asleep ever since.
Where's Bentley? He's
He got
gone.
his ugly self gone. Yeah. He gone with his ugly self.
He went to Texas?
Mm-hmm. Why you miss him?
No.
Why you ask for him?
But he was here.
No, he's not. Terry, you like this peach cobbler?
I ain't tasting it.
What you doing?
I don't even see how y'all eat that. I never like baked food.
What's the matter?
He in there with his sleepy self.